Hi everyone, welcome to the Knitting Turnpike. Welcome to the Knitting Turnpike. My name is Gina Pike. I'm so happy that you're here with me today. Today is going to be a little bit of a different type of video. In showing yarn acquisition videos, I've had a few comments and questions about how do I find yarn for sale on Ravelry. Sometimes I show yarn that I have found for sale in Ravelry, and today I'm going to show you how you can look for yarn for sale in Ravelry and use it as a tool to find yarn for sale. Usually the yarn that you will find is has been just stored in somebody's stash, is brand new, just stored, and will be, at a discounted price because somebody has bought it and is just wanting to get rid of the yarn that they have. They bought too much, or maybe it wasn't the right color for their project, or maybe they even changed their mind about making the project that they originally bought it for. So you want to go into Ravelry. If you do not have a Ravelry account, Ravelry is free for everybody. It's got knitting and crochet patterns. It has all this information about yarn. It has a community where you can do knit-alongs, crochet-alongs, do chats, talk about different projects and different collaborate with different designers or collaborate around yarns, however you want, and then support. But what we're going to be looking at today is the yarn section. You go to the yarn, and what you want to do is, if you're looking for a specific yarn that you're maybe wanting to use, that's one way to do it. So let's just say we're going to look for a specific yarn. How about we'll do Madeline Tosh, Merino Light. I know that I have a lot of that in my stash. So when you put it in the search bar, you look it up and you can see there's the various variations of it. Is this what you're looking for? Yes. I'm going to look at Tosh Merino Light. So you want to look it up, and then it'll show you what you have in your stash. If you do organize your yarn by that way, it tells you all about the yarn, where you can buy it, the weight of it, the yardage. I mean, this is a great tool for looking at other yarns, maybe to substitute for yarns. If you are wanting to use a yarn and you can't find it, you might be able to find a substitution. There's all this information about the yarns, the care of it, fibers, how much it retails for. A lot of times you can come down here and find in this section, and you can buy online. It says, you can click here, it says see all buying options. It'll tell you stores that have told Ravelry that they actually sell it. So you can see all those different stores. You can check prices. There's Jimmy Bean Wool. They sell it for $32.50. And some other facts about what Jimmy Bean's Wools does, all the colors they sell. So there's all kinds of information there. But what I wanted to focus on was the part where you look for yarn for sale in Ravelry. So what you want to do is you come down after you see all the colorways that it has, and this has like hundreds. It's 547 more colorways. So you can scroll through each one of them. It'll show you, like in this colorway, let's just look at this. Like, let's look at Glazed Pecan. It shows you that there's 978 of those have been stashed, and then it shows you all the projects as well that have been made using Glazed Pecan that have been put into Ravelry. So you can take a look at it. You can see how it knits up. Like on this project here, you can see it's obviously that one. You can see how it interplays with other colors. It might give you ideas for other colors to use with it. If you're looking for maybe some other colors to use with it, this looks like a solid item that was made with it. You can see how the variations in the yarn knit up. That's actually a fade, so there might be a different color down at the bottom. So it just gives you an idea of how it might knit up and what the colors look like from like stash to stash. You can see people taking their own pictures, because it maybe, it might, when people post pictures on yarn company websites, they have a stock picture. There are variations in batch to batch. so you can kind of see what it looks like batch to batch and variation. This is also another way to find out. If you look here, if it says will trade or sell, that person has put it in their stash designation that they will sell it. They're opening to trade it or sell it. See, that one's been trade, sold, or gifted, so they don't have it anymore. This one is also open to will trade or sell. That one is not. This one is open to will trade or sell. So you're looking for those designations down here where it says will trade or sell. There's like that one is will trade or sell. That one is will trade or sell. That one is will trade or sell. So you just want to take a look at those, click on it, click on the picture. Actually, this one's been sold, so they just need to change that designation that it has been sold. They haven't done that. Sometimes you will run into that. Let's look at this one, will trade or sell. This one, you can see it's 2 skeins. It's $50 for both skeins and free shipping in the United States. So that's one way to find yarn. You can, and that's a lot cheaper than the $32.50. That's $25 a skein, whereas we just saw at Jimmy Beam Wool's, it's brand new, it's $32.50. So it's a significant savings. Plus you get free shipping if you are in the United States. So see, that's a good way to find yarn that's discounted. This one is looks like this is in France. So see, there is some international places here as well. Let's see, she's in France. So this is in euros, 22 euros, plus some shipping there. I'm not really sure. I'd have to translate it. But anyway, you get the idea. Another way you can use it is you can go down here after you pass all the colorways. The ones that are for sale are usually at the first, like in the most recently stashed area. Like this one is will trade or sell. This one is will trade or sell. These aren't grouped by colors. These are just the ones that people have noted that they will trade or sell. So you want to look at all, view all recently stashed, and the top ones are usually the ones that are for will trade or sell. Give it 1 second. My computer's going a little slow. All right, so now you have these two. I'm not sure why those are at the very top. It says they're in progress. But so you can see these will trade or sell, will trade or sell, will trade or sell. Now these are all the different colors these are the ones at the top. Makes it easier for people to look at ones that are for trade or sell. Like this one is 23 skeins to trade or sell. This one is 1 skein of that Morning Dove with trade or sell. It's 17 shipped US dollars. You can just click on it to get more information about it. $17 shipped, shipping US. And it talks a little. Sometimes people will tell you about how the yarns are stored, price, and more information. Smoke-free home. But you can see there's a lot of these. That's why I picked this yarn. There's a lot of these for sale. There's 3 skeins here, $19 per skein. 3 skeins here. That's 1 skein, 4 skeins. And it's just a good way to look at the different colors. And you know, like I was looking at maybe trying to get some more of this color. There's 3 skeins of that. You can see what it looks like for $52, which is a significant savings. And if you pay $32.50, that's like almost $90 to $100 for 3 skeins, or $52 for 3 skeins. So you can have a significant savings if you buy your yarn from somebody who has it in their stash and wants to get rid of it. Now sometimes people will have started a project with it and will have unraveled it, and most of the times when that happens, they'll put that information into their write-up. But 90% of the time I've gotten yarn, I'd say 95% of the time, it's just brand new and it's just been stored in their stash, and they've just changed their mind about using it. And they just have too much yarn and want to get rid of it. Like this one is 6.1 skeins. So they had a project, they bought too much. So they have 6 skeins left over they want to sell, and it's $19 per skein plus shipping. And they're also detailing out how much has been sold. So that's, you know, very interesting. So if you want to find a different yarn, that's just one yarn. All you have to do is go up here into the yarn section and search for it. Another yarn I really like is hedgehog fibers. So you can see is hedgehog fibers. You can see the different ones that they sell. So say you're looking for, there's the silk merino singles. Let's just look at that one. You can get more. There you are into the more information. Go through the color. You can go by colors, or you can go right down here and you can see these are the ones that are for sale. There's 2 skeins of that color, 2 skeins of that color, a skein of that color, and just go to the recently stashed, and you can see all of them listed down. Will trade or sell. This is the whole page is will trade or sell to right here. So up and above are the ones that are listed for will trade or sell, which is pretty cool. And if those are a color that you really like Monet is a really beautiful color, you know, it doesn't hurt to check it out and get a significant savings on some yarn that you were going to buy anyway. Or maybe you find a yarn that will work better with your project because you looked at how it knits up in a project. So I hope that helps. There's a lot of also, if you're looking for yarn, discontinued yarn, there's a lot of discontinued yarn in here. You can find information about that. Say like you have a project that mentions a yarn that's discontinued, you can look it up, see what details are about it. Sometimes in older patterns there's not a lot of information, but maybe that'll help you find a yarn that you can substitute for it. You know, if you get some information on the yarn that they used, it helps you kind of figure out, well, maybe I need to look for a yarn like this. You can try to hone in and try to find a yarn that you can use to substitute for a project, a yarn that's used in a project that's no longer made. So anyway, I hope that helps. Ravelry is a great tool for yarn, for community, for knit-alongs, for organizing your stash, for all kinds of things. So if you have any questions, I am not an expert. I'll be happy to try to answer them. But this is kind of what I do when I'm looking for new yarn. Sometimes I'll come and look at people's stash. Another thing, let me just mention quickly. Let's see. Let's just look at this person here. Like, okay, say they have this yarn for sale. I also, if I decide I'm going to buy that from them, I also might take a look at everything they have for sale. This is everything that this person has in their will sell or trade, will trade or sell section. So if I like that, I might take a look at some of the other stuff they have to see if I want to buy that. So that way I can get just one shipment from them, but they might have other things that I like, ooh, that's really pretty. I might see if I want to buy that from them, see what it is. It's, you know, this color, $40, you know, I'll take a look at everything they have for trade or sale to see if there's something else I might want to buy from that person as well. So I hope that helps. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you have a wonderful day. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you all very, very soon. All right, bye-bye.